Hi everyone, I'm back, and so I still have a bit of a cold. I don't know if you can tell in my voice. I feel like I sound different, but I feel like I've had this cold for so long now that it's just become normal. Yeah, sorry about this situation going on, by the way. YouTube thing, it has like 2 holes on the back of it, and I don't know, I only have like 1 hook, so it's actually frustrating me looking at it in the camera right now. Okay, so today I am doing kind of like an Alphalete haul, but I'm gonna do it a bit differently. This release, releasing on the 9th. Oh my god, that's in 2 days. I really need to edit this. Shit. Alphalete have a whole new legging releasing, and there's a lot of confusion between like what's the differences between this new legging and the legging they just released and then the OG legging. So the new legging that they are releasing is called the Halo legging. Yeah, it just makes me think of like angels and shit. So far, the main 3 leggings they have are the Revival, which are the first, like the main Alphalete ones, the one that everyone loves. There are the AERO, which have just been released, and they're so pretty and cool. They have the kind of mesh design down the side. And then there's the Halo, which is releasing on Saturday. I've actually got a legging of each type in a very similar colour. Handy to have these colours so I can kind of compare them with you. The first one I'm going to talk about is the Revivals. So Revivals have been out for a while now, and they just kind of like keep bringing out colours. Revivals basically have this kind of like long section of, not ribbing exactly, but kind of ribbing underneath the bum, so it kind of like sucks your thigh in a bit, which I find is really flattering for kind of like lifting my bum and making it look kind of like round. The AERO have this super pretty kind of meshy detail down the side. They're probably like the most stylish pair just because the design is super unique. It's hard to explain. And then underneath the bum they have like a slight contour, like a ribbed area, but it's not like as long as on the Revivals. The AEROs are a little bit shorter on the waist, so they don't come up as high as the Revivals, and they're also longer on the leg, so I find the AEROs a little bit too long on me. So yeah, these are a little less high rise and they are longer on the leg, but overall they're so cool and stylish. Still really flattering as well. So the new leggings, the Halo. I'd say the Halo leggings are kind of a spin off the Revivals. They're quite similar, which is why I think a lot of people are getting them confused. Not confused, but they just kind of like, what's the difference? The first difference is that the contouring is in a different like place, and it's kind of, there's a different contour design. So the Revivals have kind of like a line that goes across the side of the bum, whereas the Halo, the contour design is a bit different. It's hard to explain without showing you, so I'm going to put the pictures of the 2 so you can see the difference in the like contour. So the differences besides from like the contour is the Halo are the softest leggings that Alphalete have brought out. They are super soft. They've basically put them through what you'd call like a silicone wash, and it basically adds like a layer of softness onto the fibres of the leggings. I find them way more comfortable than my Revivals, but not as compression-y as Revivals. I'd say they're probably my favourite, to be honest. When I got them, I was really stuck. I really didn't know if I preferred the Halo or the AERO or the Revival. I'd say that the AEROs are probably, I don't know, in terms of flatteringness, the Halos are probably my favourite. Halos and Revivals, but I think the Halos top the Revivals just because they're so comfy and soft. I'd say the AEROs are my least favourite flattering wise, just because I find I kind of prefer having the contour underneath the bum on the AEROs is like this thick and it's just underneath, whereas on the Halos and the Revivals it's kind of like that thick, so it kind of squishes my thigh in a bit. because I have like quite thick thighs and sometimes my thigh just blends into my bum, so I find they're really good for that. They also come higher on the waist than the AEROs, so they're similar to the Revivals in that sense. And also the leg length is a bit shorter, so I find these a perfect length on me. But I don't know, because they're like so stretchy, I guess you could kind of like pull it down and stretch it down a bit. So I'm just gonna like put a like summary of notes kind of like on the screen somewhere, because I know that's like a lot to kind of take in. But the overall kind of gist of this is that the halos are very similar to the Revivals, but they are silkier, they are a little less compressive. I'd say they're probably like stretchier, not stretchier, but because they're so soft they kind of feel more like they have more leeway. The waistband comes higher than the AEROs, so similar to the Revivals. The leg length is a bit shorter than the AEROs, and I find them so much easier to get on. So sometimes, you know, when you're like putting leggings on and it actually takes me like 10 minutes to like get them up my leg. Yeah, with the halos, they go on pretty smoothly. Contouring is slightly different and more thought about. They are completely squat proof. But like I said, overall, the halo are my favourite because, you know, I live for comfort. Look at my comfy socks on and a massive hoodie. I live for comfort. I love being comfy. So yeah, I hope that kind of like sums up the differences for you. And yeah, I will kind of get into the montage-y bit with the haul now. But yeah, I hate saying this, but I do have a like support code for Alphalete, so it's Taylor, and if this video has like helped you at all, okay, I need to stop being so awkward. And remember to message me if you do, so I can thank you, because honestly it just helps me so much. The Collective Open Back Crop Vanilla. So this is a completely new style of top. Probably my favourite as well, just because of the open back. I love open back stuff. I think it's super, super pretty. The material is super soft and stretchy. It's not as super soft as the tanks. Personally, I don't wear bras underneath these, and sometimes you can see a bit of a nipple, but personally, I don't really mind. I can just wear like a bra underneath and it would look fine, or sometimes I just wear like a vest top. They are releasing this type of top in vanilla, black, slate blue and white. The Collective Long Sleeve Crop Top. These are a slightly thicker fabric than the other tops. They are still super stretchy, but I find them very flattering as they are so tight fitted. They are super comfortable, they don't strangle you at all. They are releasing these in black, vanilla, green and cloud grey. The Oversized Long Sleeve Crop. These are a kind of baggy looking oversized crop. Personally, I find them a tiny bit long on me, just because I am such a small person. I love the oversized look, and I think it's really good for when you're not feeling as confident. The material of these is just like cotton. It's not as soft as all the others and not as stretchy. And they're releasing this style in Purple Rain, Cream, Charcoal, Blue and Black. The Ultra Soft Tank. I wear these all of the time. They're so, so soft. They're very thin, so probably the most nipply thing. You would have to wear a vest or a bra. They're releasing these in white and cloud grey. There are a couple tops that I don't actually have, so I'm going to put a picture of them on the screen so you can have a look. The first one is like a tie top. They've released these in like other colours in the past. These are the super soft material, super stretchy and super like Lululemon-y type. These are the ones that I really like these. I'm kind of sad that I don't have any. They must have missed them out of my parcel by accident, or I must have like left them there when we were shooting. But yeah, I absolutely love those. I really want one. I already have some in like an old haul. You might have seen them before, but yeah, they'll be like a favourite. They're also releasing the AERO bra, which was meant to release with the AERO leggings a while ago, but the shipment just got delayed. So they're releasing them now. I think they'd be really, really supportive because they look like they've got quite a lot of material. Personally, I don't like proper sports bras, like, you know what I mean. I'm not really into sports bras that much, with the exception to things like the Vault bra. Another thing that I don't have is the Revival shorts that they're releasing. They're releasing 5 colours of these actually. I'll put a picture of them on the screen. I love the Revival shorts. A little bit of advice though. So I wear an extra small in everything, and I found that when I sized down in the leggings, I loved it. But with the shorts, I find them a bit too short now that I've got extra small. So if you're worried about them being too short, then maybe go for like size up, because I find that the small, I don't know, I find they just look better because they have more material to like wedgie as well. So they just look a bit better on me personally. And then this hoodie is actually a men's hoodie that I'm wearing. Which one is it? Let me have a look. It's just the Capital zip up. I've got this in a large, and it's literally like I wear it everywhere. It's so comfortable, and it literally goes down to like below my bum, so it's just really warm. Just in case you wanted to get one of those. I'm also going to put a picture now of the colours of AERO and Halo leggings they're releasing, just because I don't have all the colours. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will be back soon because I recorded a makeup video. I'm not sure if that's going to be before or after. But yeah, I'm gonna try and do some more YouTube. I think me and Sarah will be filming like a Q&A soon. Okay, so I am gonna go and eat because I'm starving. Please use my code if you can. No worries if not though. All the like YouTubery stuff, and like and subscribe, and I don't know what the other one is. Thumbs up? No, that's not. See you guys later.